Hallo und willkommen zurück zu WWE2K19 Showcase Mode, zu dem Match Bryan vs. Randy Orton von der Raw-Ausgabe am 24. Juli 2013 in einem Street Fight Match.
Team Hell No had a great run, but like most tag teams, Kane and I eventually went our separate ways, and I returned to pursuing my goal of winning singles titles.
I need to win the WWE Championship.
It was around this time I had a series of matches with Randy Orton that would have a much greater effect on my career than I could ever imagine. I put a lot of pressure on myself during this because Randy was really the first real top guy that I had a rivalry with. If I could do well with Randy, that puts you even to another level. I felt I had a lot to prove, which led to some very hard-hitting and physical contests. I got pretty banged up, but I was determined to fight through it and not let it slow me down. So much so that I went on to face Randy Orton in a street fight rematch on Raw.
Ja, und das Match haben wir jetzt.
South Carolina, Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton started the night with a double disqualification, but they will settle things in the main event with a street fight. Randy Orton called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Kane called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Bryan is here to prove that he is not a weak link.
Dropkicks.
All order as he faces 9-time WWE champion Randy Orton.
Ah! Du gemeine Sau, du.
Inside the ring now.
Ach komm!
Here we go.
Machen das doch mal. Ah, so. Schöner Rip. Nein, 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 du. Hey! Füge Randy Orton außerhalb des Rings Schaden zu. Ja, das lässt sich einrichten.
Randy Orton has had rage issues and Daniel Bryan is no stranger to anger management. Who has the advantage in a twisted match like this? There's a world of difference between how Bryan and Orton process their anger. Orton's turned it into a Hall of Fame career. Bryan suffered some of his worst losses due to his mental issues.
Ja. Ah, schön gemacht. Griff. Orton per Irish Whip in die Barrikade. Ja, das lässt sich einrichten. Das ist nicht das, was ich gedacht hatte, was passieren würde. Danke.
Yeah, Corey, you're not kidding. Orton has held the Intercontinental Championship, the Tag Team Championship. He's won the Royal Rumble and has been WWE Champion 9 times. We compared Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan's accolades before, and Daniel Bryan has a decent resume too. He's won Money in the Bank and has held the U.S. title, tag team titles, and the world title 1 time each. That's just it, Cole. Bryan's had a taste of success. Orton's been feasting on it forever.
Ah.
This rivalry between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton has been simmering for weeks and looks to violently explode during this street fight. Bryan has been determined to show he can beat Orton. Last week on Raw, Randy Orton won the match via ref stoppage when Bryan injured his arm. Bryan got a countout win 4 days later on SmackDown, but he wants a definitive win over the... This could be it.
So. Schöne Yes-Kicks.
We recounted Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton's matches as of late. We thought it would be settled in tonight's opening match, but they brawled to a double-legal mark permanently. It's over. Randy Orton got the worst end of that stick. And here's Randy Orton showing why he's a
Bryan,
manipulator.
heb den Tisch auf. Danke.
Oh, so ruthless. Now that's how you use a table to your advantage. He wants no part of the outside.
Danke, Randy. Randy. Nein, ich brauch den Tisch dort. Oh, du.
Daniel Bryan has been consumed with the idea that he's a weak link due to his performances in tag team competition as of late.
Well, Bryan tends to be consumed by just about every minor annoyance, but he did take the pin in 3 straight tag team championship losses to the Shield.
Ach komm! Ja, jetzt habe ich genug.
Bringing back up Daniel Bryan as a weak link. Note that he's not sorry he let Kane down when he cost Team Hell No the tag titles, or that he failed Randy Orton in their quest for the tag titles. Bryan's just thinking about himself here.
Look, Bryan may have faltered in those matches, but Bryan was also the guy who got Seth Rollins to tap out for the Shield's first ever 6-man tag team loss. He can obviously be a team player, but right now, Bryan is out to prove he's a single superstar.
Gut, das auch geschafft. Hab ich doch!
It's kind of a shame that Orton and Bryan are fighting tonight, and that they will also be brawling with Kane in the Money in the Bank match, since those 3 men are the only trio to pin or submit the Shield in a 6-man tag team match.
It's even more impressive when you consider the trios that fell to the Shield at WrestleMania. Orton, Sheamus, and The Big Show failed. On the Raw 2 weeks after WrestleMania, Team Hell No and The Undertaker couldn't do it. Last week, Team Hell No and Orton finally beat the Shield, and in 3 weeks, they'll be fighting each other for Money in the Bank. We're seeing 2 favorites of the WWE Universe battle it out here, and it's fitting that the WWE Universe voted for this to be a street fight.
The hashtags have been trending all night on social media, but the people picked a street fight over a Falls Count Anywhere and a lumberjack match. I normally disagree with the people, but they made it.
Oh no, there's a table. It's a bad
intention. Das jetzt?
German suplex.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
Mit einem Kendo-Schwert. Ja, das lässt sich einrichten.
I'm not surprised that Randy Orton couldn't make it as a tag team partner for Daniel Bryan. He hasn't had the best track record with allies this year.
That's true, Byron. Orton put his neck out for the Big Show to help him and change
yes.
That match
So,
ended with
Randy,
Big Show
komm
punching
rein.
out both his partners. Got to be careful not to take on too much more damage here. There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
You 2 gentlemen mentioned Orton's battle.
Oh, komm!
I think we know what the Viper's doing. Yeah, Randy Orton was in position. Vintage Randy Orton. But can he follow up here? That'll knock you loopy, Cole.
Oh no.
Ich hab gekonnt.
I don't know what will. He may get the 3 count right here. I think so. 3.
Ach komm!
Randy
Ja,
Orton
das,
the Viper victorious.
These guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look.
Here is your winner. He is the Apex Predator.
ist gut.
The Viper, Randy Orton.
Ja. Oh, wieso ist beenden die erste Option? Bis gleich wieder im Match. So, da sind wir wieder. Bei den Kendo-Schwertschlägen.
Don't forget that Kane's in that match too. I wonder if Bryan's going to be able to stay sane with so many agitating factors in play in that match.
I think Daniel Bryan will thrive actually.
Ich habe da schon mal was vorbereitet.
More recently than Kane, and Randy Orton still hasn't won Money in the Bank after multiple attempts.
Incredible! There was a lot of force behind that one.
There it is. Did you hear that crack? There it is.
So.
Did you hear that crack? We saw Team Hell No.
Füge Randy Orton im Ring Schaden zu. Hab ich ja noch nicht genug.
Step 1 in that process is beating Randy
Okay,
Orton.
wieso konnte ich das nicht kontern? Komm wieder in den Ring, Randy.
Going back to Kane and Daniel Bryan's breakup, it seemed cordial, but their paths could easily cross again if one of them attains the WWE Championship.
Yeah, that reminds me, Michael. Team Hell No didn't officially hug it out when they broke up. Things could be bad between Kane and Bryan. Oh boy, he is rolling.
So. Yes, Kicks.
Impressive combination kicks. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
This rivalry between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton has been simmering for weeks and looks to violently explode during this street fight.
Yeah, Bryan has been determined
bitte
to
nicht
show
kontern.
he can beat Orton. Last week on Raw,
Ja, ich wusste es,
Randy
dass ich
Orton won the
gesinkt
match
habe,
via
gejinxt
ref
habe.
stoppage when Bryan injured his arm. Bryan got a countout win 4 days later on SmackDown. But he
Ja,
wants a
Bryan.
definitive win
Bryan.
over the Viper
Bryan.
here tonight.
Bryan. Wieso? Mach was!
In Randy Orton's matches as of late. We thought it would be settled in tonight's opening match, but they brawled to a double disqualification.
Well, you won't see a count out,
Okay.
DQ, or an injury in this match. One of these guys is going to be pinned or submitted at the conclusion of this street fight.
Komm, Bryan. Du bist nicht tot.
How are these superstars even still going, guys? I mean,
Ah!
fumes right now.
Wieso kann ich nichts machen?
Just a barrage of stomps.
His shoulders are down. 1, 2. This battle's not over yet.
You have to put in
Jo,
a
wie
little
schnell
more
ging...
work than that.
Here he goes.
Ich hab gedrückt! Wieso... Oh, Mann!
1. It's going to take more than that. to keep his
Danke.
shoulders
Jetzt
down.
mach was, Daniel Bryan!
They get dangerous out here,
Wieso
especially
kann
when
ich
there are no
nichts
countouts.
machen? Mann! Da ist schon ein Nintendo-Stick draußen.
There's got to be some point in the match
Danke.
where this thought starts to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down,
Oh.
get rid of the self-doubt, and continue on toward victory.
Oh, the yes
So, ein Yes-Lock gegen Randy Orton.
Walks in, what's Randy Orton
Unterziehen.
gonna do?
Hey!
Tap out. Orton's in serious trouble.
Trying to drag himself to the ropes, but remember the ropes aren't going to cause a break here.
Guys.
Because it's a street fight.
Oh nein.
Kendo stick. Whoa!
Repeated strikes with a kendo stick. Orton wearing the weapon out on Daniel Bryan's body.
Just what the WWE's Apex Predator needs is a weapon.
It's all perfectly legal.
You will find absolutely, oh my God, no remorse whatsoever
Ah.
from Randy Orton.
All the frustration inside the Viper bubbling over. Orton's like a man possessed. This won't end well.
Ooh.
He's got Bryan on the second rope. Randy Orton could be closing in on a victory. Oh, vintage Orton with a DDT.
Oh, DDT.
Yeah, gentlemen.
Wie lange geht die Katze noch?
Seems to be preparing to go to that place.
Randy Orton is focused. Randy Orton could be closing in on victory. Looking for the RKO.
Oh.
Backslide by Bryan. Shoulders are down.
Oh.
Orton kicks out. Now on a kick by Daniel Bryan. And now kendo stick in hand.
Oh.
Bryan unloading on
Titel
Orton.
Stickschläge.
Turning the favor.
So, ich mach mal einen kurzen Cut. So, kurzen Cut gemacht.
Orton's hit Bryan with everything in his arsenal. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled out an ugly stick and beat Bryan with that.
Well, regardless of how he looks, the match itself is looking very ugly for Daniel Bryan.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Taking off his feet here.
And it's
Ach
moves
komm,
like
bleib
that
doch
that make
im...
him so dangerous.
Ah,
If he sticks this, he is done.
komm in den Ring.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
Harsh impact.
So,
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Incredible.
Oh, richtig, Randy.
The Viper strikes again. I love it. Momentum is fully in the corner of Randy Orton now.
Oh.
Exploder suplex. When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, natürlich.
Eludes that one. On to the back of the net. Big move coming. Wait for it. Is he done?
Nicht dein Ernst. Wieso zeigst du eine fucking Submission, Randy?
No, he breaks out of it. But does he have enough energy left to get back on the offensive?
Ach komm! Kann ich diesmal zum Liegen bringen? Danke.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over. Oh, nasty impact.
So.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
Incredible. There was a lot of force behind that.
Daniel
So.
Bryan using
Das
the
auch
cover
geschafft.
stick for leverage. And Orton taps out. Randy Orton taps out.
Oh,
What a win for Daniel
das war mal wieder
Bryan.
schrecklich.
Defining win for Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan with one of the biggest victories of his career.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a physically grueling battle between Daniel Bryan and Randy
das war ja schon fast auf
Boy, did Bryan earn this.
Bret Hart, Steve Austin in der Haus-Niveau oder
Gotta give it up to him.
Punk Rock Royal Rumble 2013.
Daniel Bryan
War ja nicht schön. Noch nicht spaßig.
Hold on.
Oh Gott. Schüttel gerne deine Hand, Randy. Solange du mich nicht verprügelst. Ist alles in Ordnung?
For each other.
Yes, 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 yes. So. Das war's für diese Folge, aber was haben wir denn in der nächsten Folge? Ah, Daniel Bryan vs. John Cena mit Special Guest Referee Triple H um die WWE Championship vom SummerSlam. Beim SummerSlam vom 18. August 2013, One-on-One. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zusehen, sage Tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal und auf Wiedersehen.